Hi guys, this is Sephiran once again with the Life of Sephiran. Just wanted to pretty much continue on right where we left off a couple videos ago um, after my monastery experience. I'm leaving Palm Desert, California. I'm all high off of just the enlightenment that you receive and experience when you're in that kind of setting, and the peace and the calm that is all around you when you're there. And then all of a sudden you come back into reality, and it's so different, it's so chaotic, it's so disconnected, it's so just uncomfortable. Everybody is so busy and trying to go somewhere so fast, and so it was really hard for me to kind of come back, just like it was my first retreat. I didn't know like how much chaos we really do live in. And so I came back, and yeah, I was confused. I was like, okay, well, the monastery was great, but that's not my path. So what do I do now? I'm freaking 18. I graduated high school. I really don't want to go to college because I've heard it's just a fucking waste of time for a piece of paper. And from my own little work experience, work experience is more valuable than education. And so I was just not really, and I didn't have the resources. Like I didn't have a college fund. My dad didn't, neither of my parents really were in the position at the time to provide any kind of, higher education support. And so, yeah, I kind of just I fell back into the comfort of just going through the motions, and that's when I met the first true love of my life. She was an awesome woman, and she was studying music at DU. And we started connecting, and it was a beautiful relationship that kind of blossomed out of nowhere and unexpectedly. And she wasn't really digging going to DU, and she was thinking about moving to Winter Park up in the mountains, which is a ski area, which is basically her hometown. And at some point it got kind of presented to me as, would you come with me? And I had always so I've been skiing since I was 4 years old, but it was always like my family could afford a couple ski vacations, maybe a year. Like if I got A's, I got to go skiing at Keystone with my mom, for a weekend. But I had always heard of these kids that had, that lived at Keystone and got to, go home from school, or didn't have school on Friday and literally just got to go skiing every Friday. And I always envied of just how amazing that would be to be able to ski whenever I wanted, and always dreamed of being a ski bum. So when she offered that, I was like, yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here and let's go up to the mountains. And so we moved up there, and it was awesome. I worked at the ski area. I was a lifty my first year, a ski tech my next year, and a sushi chef my third year. And it was some of the best times of my life. So I would say Winter Park was probably the first time I experienced extended period of enlightenment. Where I was just really happy and grateful for being able to have this amazing life and being paid to go skiing, and I had my own lift where I was a crew leader, and it was an old lift that nobody skied on, so like we had lots of powder breaks, and it was just an awesome time. And I got to pre-op the lift, so like I was going up the lift at like 7 o'clock before anybody, and I got first tracks every day, and it was just so good. It was something I always dreamed of, and truly I believe, the place where I belong and will eventually end up once I become really grounded and find abundance in my life, I guess. And that's what I'm working on right now. And so, but the worst part about being a ski bum is you're a bum. The jobs are seasonal, and mud season sucks because there's no jobs. Basically, mud season is the in-between between summer and winter, and then winter and summer. And it sucked, and I wasn't making any money, neither was my girlfriend, and eventually we basically just decided, like, okay, like this has been really fun, but we should actually probably pursue ways to actually support ourselves rather than falling in debt and having a blast but not being able to provide for ourselves whatsoever. And so we decided to move down and go to school. She decided she wanted to become a baking and pastry chef, which was awesome. I was very supportive of it because she was a pretty good baker already. I'm like, you can be my, I'll be your guinea pig any day. And I decided, my only passion in life is video games. And so maybe I should pursue a career in video game design and development. I've always been able to play games and just like know what small improvements they could have done to really make it better and better received, and just like all these things that I'm just like, I think I could really make a great game. And so I went to a community college. Luckily I got approved for student aid and was able to pay for my classes, and I worked at a a Game Crazy. I don't think anybody even knows what that is anymore, but Hollywood Video, you don't know what that is either, but they basically had a GameStop connected to their Hollywood Videos, which is a Blockbuster, which you probably also don't know. Oh, times have changed. It's crazy. So yeah, I was working there doing retail at a game store, had an awesome manager, had a lot of fun, and continued to go to school, work, and create this life with my girlfriend. And right around there, I believe we became. Yeah, I believe we became. No, I don't know. At some point we got engaged, and we got dogs, and it was just a beautiful time of my life of kind of like really creating my independence and my own path for the first time, and kind of guiding myself rather than letting outside sources guide me, and it was a powerful experience. Yeah. So I'm going to finish it there, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. All right. I'll talk to you soon.